Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This week I'm obviously doing my Royal Rumble results video. So I don't really have a whole lot of time because Talking Smack, I missed it today. It was on 3:30 this afternoon, but I forgot about it. So luckily it's on again in like 25 minutes. So I'm going to FaceTime my boyfriend after filming this video for a few minutes, and then I'm going to watch Talking Smack. So that's why I want to make this video as quick as possible, because I haven't FaceTimed my boyfriend yet today, and I really want to, so, yeah. I showed it to him, by the way. His name is Isaac. So, let's just get into it. What I'm going to do is, I will go through all the matches, like who won each match. But for the Royal Rumble matches, I'm just going to say who entered at what number, because I just want to, so. The first match happened on the pre-show, and it is for the women's tag team titles. It was Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defeated Asuka and Charlotte Flair with help from Lacey Evans and Ric Flair. The match ended in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So, we got new women's tag team champs. The first match on the main show, which I was pretty surprised that this would be the first match on the main show, but I didn't complain. It only lasted 2 minutes and 32 seconds though. Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. Drew McIntyre won, which I love Goldberg and everything, but I was super pleased and excited that Drew won. So, because everyone, if you know me, you know that Drew McIntyre is like my favorite wrestler, like right now, like of all time pretty much. I adore that man. He's just my favorite. I have a lot of favorites, but Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns and Edge. Edge, Drew McIntyre, and Roman Reigns are at the top, and Bianca Belair. Those four are at the top of, like, the cake kind of thing for me. So, I adore all four of them. Like, Edge, Roman Reigns, Bianca Belair, Drew McIntyre. Yes, please. The next match, Sasha Banks defeated Carmella to retain her SmackDown Women's title in 10 minutes and 25 seconds. And the first Royal Rumble match of 2 Royal Rumble matches happened after that match, and it was the women's Royal Rumble match. So I'm going to go through who entered at what number first. So the first entrant was Bayley. The second entrant was the returning Naomi, which I was very excited about because I love that woman. The third entrant was Bianca Belair, who was obviously my pick to win the whole thing. The fourth entrant was Billie Kay. The fifth entrant was Shotzi Blackheart from NXT. Love her as well. The sixth entrant was Shayna Baszler. And the seventh entrant was Toni Storm, also from NXT. The eighth entrant, which I flipped over, like as soon as I heard the first couple like words of her entrance music, I Know You Want Me, my jaw just dropped. It was Jillian Hall, a freaking legend. Number 9 was Ruby Riott. Number 10 was also the first word. Like, when I first heard I Ain't the Lady to Mess With, I just became speechless, because this was Victoria. Like, literally, the second I heard I Ain't the Lady to Mess With, I jumped out of my seat. Because, like, although I didn't become a fan of wrestling until July 2016, and I didn't really know who Victoria was then, I've seen a couple clips of her when I first heard about her, and she is absolutely incredible. So, when I first heard I Ain't the Lady to Mess With, I just got so excited. Because based off of what I've seen, I didn't see a lot, like every one of her matches. There's a bunch of matches of hers that I have not seen, but what I have seen of her is just beyond amazing. Number 11 was Peyton Royce. And also, can we just talk about Billie and Jilly? Okay, what happened was when Billie Kay came out at number 4, she went to the commentators table thing, and whoever came out after her, she would go up to them and be like, "Do you want to work with me?" And then she would not go into the ring until someone agreed to work with her. Then it came to number 8, Jillian Hall. Billie approached Jillian because she was so excited, because apparently Billie is like a huge fan of Jillian, which I don't blame her. I'm a pretty big fan of Jillian Hall myself. So Billie was like, "Hey, do you want to work with me?" kind of thing. And Billie showed Jillian her like resume and her picture and all that. And Jillian was like, do you want to do Billy and Jilly? And I thought that was just the cutest thing ever. I love that. Billy and Jilly as a tag team would be so good. But they did get eliminated, though, both of them at once. So, or I think it was at once, did they? Well, apparently Billy Kay eliminated Jillian Hall. But I guess I missed that because I don't know. I didn't see Billy eliminate Jillian, but apparently she did. Anyways, number 12 was Santana Garrett, which I was not expecting. As good as she is, I did not expect her to show up at the Royal Rumble, but she's from NXT. Look, I haven't seen much of Santana Garrett, but what I have seen, like she had a match on Main Event a couple months ago. Seen that. It was pretty good. So I think she's real good. And like how she got eliminated though, like she got kicked out of the ring. Rhea Ripley kicked her in the leg. She did the freaking splits. Then she got kicked out. I thought that was so cool. Number 13 was Liv Morgan. Number 14 was Rhea Ripley, who ended up being the final two with the winner. I will tell you who the winner is in a second. Number 15 was Charlotte Flair, who was also in the final three with Rhea Ripley and the winner. Again, I will get into that. But Charlotte was eliminated by Rhea Ripley and the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble. Once again, I'll get into that in a second. Number 16 was Dana Brooke. I almost said 17, but number 17 was a Hall of Famer, Tori Wilson. Number 18 was Lacey Evans. Number 19 was Mickie James. Number 20 was Nikki Cross. Number 21, super excited for her, Alicia Fox. Love her so much. Number 22 is Mandy Rose. Also adore her. Number 23 was also from NXT, and that's Dakota Kai. Number 24 was Carmella. 25 was Tamina. 26 was Lana. I was actually really excited to see her come back too from her injury. So, I love Lana, man. Oh my gosh, she's just amazing. Number 27 was Alexa Bliss. A lot of people were like, she's gonna win the whole thing, but she only lasted like 1 minute. So before getting possessed like she does, she got eliminated by Rhea Ripley. So I was pretty shocked over that because I thought, based off of what everyone was saying, like everyone thought she was gonna win the thing. I thought she would have at least stayed in there longer than 1 minute. So number 28 was also from NXT, and that's Ember Moon. 29 was Nia Jax, and number 30 was Natalya, who we already knew was entering at number 30 because she won her match against Tamina, and whoever won between those two at Backstage the Friday before, the Saturday before, yeah, the night before Royal Rumble, would get the number 30 spot. So, yeah. Anyway, the winner was my pick, my prediction, also my favorite, Bianca Belair. She won by last eliminating Rhea Ripley, and I was super excited. Oh my god, you guys, I can't even tell you guys how excited I am, or was, and still am, for Bianca winning the thing. And just imagine how good Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks will be, especially at WrestleMania, and especially for the SmackDown Women's title. I'm hoping she picks Sasha Banks. I mean, I'll be excited for whoever she picks. She could even pick the NXT Women's Champion, whether that's Mercedes Martinez, Toni Storm, or Io Shirai, because all three of them are fighting for, or wrestling each other for the title at NXT Vengeance Day on Valentine's Day. So, I don't even care who Bianca picks, but I'm just hoping she kind of picks Sasha Banks, because I just really want to see that match. Her versus Sasha Banks would just be like the match of the night, or the year, or in WWE history for me. Anyways, the next match was Roman Reigns defeated Kevin Owens in the last man standing match for the Universal title. The match ended at 24 minutes and 54 seconds, and the Women's Royal Rumble match, by the way, ended at 58 minutes and 50 seconds. And the last match of the night was the Men's Royal Rumble match. I accidentally just said the winner, but once again, I will go through the entrants first. The first entrant was Edge. The second entrant was Randy Orton. Once again, we already knew, like us wrestling fans knew that Edge and Randy Orton were the first two entering because it was revealed on Backstage the night before Royal Rumble. So I knew about that, but I wanted my family to be surprised, so I didn't tell them because they were watching it with me. So yeah, the third entrant was Sami Zayn. Number 4 was Mustafa. That's how you say his name now. Ali. Number 5 was Jeff Hardy. Number 6 was Dolph Ziggler. Number 7 was my dude, Shinsuke Nakamura. I used to dislike Shinsuke. I didn't Like, he wasn't, like, my least favorite. Like, I didn't, like, really strongly hate him. But he was also not my favorite at all. Like, I didn't like him, but I never hated him either. But now, he is slowly growing on me. I think he is now one of my favorites, I think, so. Do I like him more than Drew McIntyre, though? No, but yeah, he's growing on me. I'm liking him now, or I'm loving him now, actually. Number 8. Oh man, I'm still okay. Like I said, I didn't become a wrestling fan until July of 2016, but I've heard of this man, seen a bit of him, and what I have seen, I was really hoping that he was in the Royal Rumble this year, because he didn't show up for Raw Legends Night last month. So I was like, is he going to show up at the Royal Rumble instead? I don't know. It was Carlito. And trust me, you guys, when I first heard I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool, once again, I jumped out of my seat because I didn't know much about Carlito. Carlito, never seen him wrestle a whole lot, but for some reason I just knew who it was based off of that sentence in the theme. I literally knew it was Carlito for some reason. I don't even remember hearing his entrance before this night, for the Royal Rumble, but for some reason I just knew it was Carlito as soon as I heard I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. So, yeah. And also, he was jacked. Like, literally. Oh my gosh. Like, I've seen, like, pictures of him from, like, when he used to wrestle, but he is so much more muscular right now than he used to be. So, like, oh my god. Anyway, number 9 was Xavier Woods. Number 10 was Big E. A family favorite in my household. We all love Big E. Every time he comes on my TV, my mom and my nan mostly, they stop what they're doing, just come in the living room and watch Big E wrestle. We love Big E, one of the family favorites, because there's 2 family favorites. Actually, well, technically 4 family favorites. Anyway, number 11 was John Morrison. Number 12 was Ricochet. Number 13 was Elias. Number 14, also Ricochet's kind of like a family favorite too, but not as much as the other 4 that I'm going to mention. Well, one of these other 3 weren't in the Royal Rumble, but it's Keith Lee. He is also a family favorite for my household. Number 14, my guy, Damian Priest. Love Damian Priest from NXT, but I think he's getting called up to Raw now, which I'm so here for. He deserves it more than anything or anybody. So, I flipped when Damian Priest was at the Royal Rumble. Oh my god, I love that man. Number 15 was The Miz. Number 16 was Riddle. Number 17 was another family favorite, Daniel Bryan. Number 18 was Kane. Number 19, which I screamed over Kane. Like, I don't scream much during wrestling, but I love Kane, you guys. Like, he is like a legend. I've always been a fan of Kane since I first became a fan of wrestling. So I was super excited for Kane being in the Royal Rumble. Number 19 was King Corbin. Number 20, I say this man is the most family favorite out of any wrestler. Maybe even more than Big E, Otis. Like, he is literally my nan and my mom's favorite. Especially my nan's favorite. Oh my god. I might actually make a whole video of my nan watching Otis wrestle and post it to YouTube because it is hysterical. Anyway, number 21, another one of my favorites. I don't know if it's my nan's top favorite or my mom's top favorite, but he's definitely one of my top favorites, both him and his father, who is also in the Royal Rumble, but I will get into that after. Dominic Mysterio. Number 22 was Bobby Lashley. Number 23 was the Hurricane Helms. Number 14, oh my god, I still can't believe he was in the Rumble, and I'm still super happy about it. Christian. Oh my god, I love Christian. Once again, I didn't see him wrestle much before I became a fan of wrestling, but I was so excited for him after seeing him wrestle Randy Orton, like, last year, and not knowing that if he was going to wrestle again or not, then showing up at the Rumble last Sunday. Oh my god, I'm still in shock that he was there, because I wasn't expecting him to return, but he did, and I was so here for it, and I still am here for it. Number 25 was AJ Styles. Number 26, like I mentioned about his son earlier, Rey Mysterio, love the man. 27, Sheamus. Number 28 was Cesaro. 29 was the new father, congratulations to him and Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, him and his fiance, I don't think they're married yet, but him and Becky Lynch just had a baby in early December, so congratulations to them. to them. And number 30, the last entrant, was Braun Strowman. I kind of figured that because he returned on the SmackDown episode, on the episode of SmackDown before the Royal Rumble. Braun Strowman returned in the main event. So I was kind of expecting Braun Strowman to be number 30 because he didn't come out before then, but he was confirmed on Wikipedia, so I was kind of expecting it. But anyways, in the winner of the Men's Royal Rumble, I was expecting it to be Daniel Bryan, but it wasn't. But I'm still super happy, like beyond happy, for the winner. He entered at number 1, which barely happens. I think only 3 or 4 people have entered at number 1, and there's been like a Royal Rumble match every year except for 1 year, ever since 1988, I think it was. Or 1998. 1988. Yeah, 1988 was the first ever Royal Rumble. And only like 3 or 4 wrestlers have entered at the number 1 spot and won the whole thing. But Edge won at number 1. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Edge, and I was super happy that he won. Like, what happened was, Braun Strowman and Christian, I think, were eliminated by Seth Rollins together. And with a little help from Edge as well. And then Edge eliminated Seth Rollins, but because Randy Orton got injured earlier, we thought Edge, and was taken to the back, we thought Edge was originally the winner. Then Randy Orton snuck up on him, and I'm like, oh crap, Randy Orton's still in it. He was never eliminated. Randy Orton RKO'd Edge, went to throw Edge over the top rope to eliminate him. Edge turned around and eliminated Randy Orton instead, and won the whole thing. So, I was very excited that Edge won because, like I said, love him, the GOAT. If you guys don't know what that means greatest of all time, which is the honest God truth. He is one of the absolute greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time, in my eyes. Which I'm assuming a lot of people agree with me because everyone loves Edge, or I haven't seen a single hate comment on Edge or his wrestling ability ever. So I'm assuming a lot of people love Edge, including me. So I am super happy that he won, and I'm sure a lot of people are as well. So yeah, I'm going to go take these last 10 minutes before talking smack to FaceTime my boyfriend. So, and also to finish my vlog. I don't have that done yet, but I'm almost done. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys next week for another video. Probably my reaction to the top 10 NXT moments from this coming Wednesday. But yeah, bye guys.